today. This is going to be super tight because I got to do some stuff. I got to get it done. You guys will see it. I'll be going live here shortly, and I'll be showing you guys exactly what I'm doing. Good to see everybody today. I hope everything's going well for you. How you doing? Good to see you, Classic. Who's in the room? Hit the number one. Let me know where you guys are from real quick. Then I'm just going to cover 3 different topics, and I'm going to do it as quickly as I possibly can so that I can go on and do the things that I have to get done this afternoon. So here's the first thing. You got to put a timestamp. You got to put a timestamp on your video. You know, you're saying comments to me, and you know, you're saying you're wrong, but without the timestamp, I don't know what you're talking about. What do you mean I'm wrong? What do you mean? You said you're wrong was your comment. Okay, cool. Which part of the hour-long video was I wrong about? If you don't put the timestamp first, then I don't know what you're talking about. Exactly. The comment will say just exactly. Without the timestamp, though, what's exact? Like, what are you talking about? I read your comments. I go through. I want to answer your questions. I want to be as responsive as I can because it's a we team, not a me team. We're all on the same team here. So, you know, if you don't put your timestamp first, if you don't put your timestamp and then put your comment, why say that? You know, someone put on the comments, why say that? Well, why say what? I don't know what you're talking about because there was no timestamp precluding the you know you know I don't know what you're talking about. If you don't put a time, you know, just take these like this. If you just cover up the timestamps here and you read those, you're wrong exactly. Why say that? I don't know what you're talking about, and I want to know. I really want to know. Like, I'm super curious. What are you talking about? What am I wrong about? I would love to address that. But if I didn't know that's a 322, then I can't go check what you were talking about. If I didn't know it was a 1418, I have no idea what you're saying. I have no clue. Mr. Condon's in the house. What's going on, brother? What's going on? So you got to put a timestamp. And this is, by the way, this is for all people who make videos. If you don't put a timestamp, we don't know what you're talking about. You know, exactly what in an hour and a half long video. I have no idea what you're saying. It's so important that you put the timestamp if you want me to actually address. You guys hit your like button if you would. Is anybody in this room? I can't see anybody in here. I'm sorry. There we go. Now I have all messages are visible. Now all messages are visible. So hit the number 1 button. Let me know where you guys are watching from. I'm literally going to be on this live for 10 minutes and we're at 2 minutes and 49 seconds now. So I really want to make sure that I get this message out as quickly as I can. If you don't add a timestamp and you want any interaction, I can't respond to you. You're wrong. Without 322 in front of it, I have no idea in the hour and a half lecture that I just talked about. I don't know what you're talking about. So I just don't know what you're saying. So you have to put your timestamp and then say you're wrong. Then I can go and look at 322 and I can say, oh, he thought I was wrong about this. Oh, okay, now we can have a discussion back and forth. You know, and I did a light lecture last night on the social contract, and I'm sure that I'm not 100% correct on some of those things because you know, everybody has different ideas, especially when you talk about philosophy. You know, everybody's going to interpret philosophies a little bit different. So, you know, and then the 2 areas that I really want to cover is number 1, I want to find a t-shirt company that's all they do. The only thing the t-shirt company does is they silkscreen t-shirts, they put them in a bag, and they ship them. Because I don't sell crappy t-shirts. And every one of these sites that you just sign up and then they send your supporters a t-shirt, the t-shirt is crap. It's absolute garbage. And so I want to find a t-shirt company that's all they do. They wake up in the morning, they silkscreen t-shirts, they ship them. It's called drop shipping, and that's what they do for a living, and that's their entire job. That's all they do. That's maybe explain where the timestamp is. Oh, so you put it in right here. So when you're watching my video and you say, oh my God, that's exactly right, you look at the time. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Phoenix. So you buy a t-shirt from one of these crap companies, and it's a crap t-shirt. It's just no good, or a crap sweatshirt. Frickin' media, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man. How you doing? I was sharing your videos for a long time. I need to go back and share your videos again, Frickin' Media, because you're a mensch, dude. Everybody follow Frickin' Media. He's in the room, Fricen frickin' media. I think that's what he goes by here. Okay, so what you do is you look at the timestamp on the video. So if the video's 30 minutes and 27 seconds in, you put 30:30, 30:30. That's at 30 minutes and 30 seconds. And then you put your comment. Frickin' media is a legend. I love that guy. He's super, super aggressive. So if you're watching a video and at 14 minutes and 18 seconds, you're like, that's exactly correct. If you say that's exactly correct, then you want to put 14. Oh, Great Lake Audits is in here, guys. Everybody subscribe to Great Lake Audits. He's a good friend of mine now. We're slowly but surely becoming better friends over time here. So just put your timestamp first. So you just look at the timestamp on the video and then you manually write it in. You manually put 14:18 and then put your comment, and that'll show up in a blue highlighted color. What's going on, frickin' Great Lakes Audits, good to see you. And then, so, I'm hoping that someone knows a t-shirt company that's all they do. All they do is t-shirts or hats, and that's all they do. And that's what I'm really looking for. I have one in Arizona. I have one in Arizona. I didn't see your question, Joe, or I would answer it. That's why I'm doing this timestamp thing right now. Okay, and then the third thing, so we got number one, the timestamp, and I told you the video is going to be 10 minutes. It really is. William, send me an email at DeleteLawZ@gmail. Lori, good to see you. How's everybody doing? So, and then the third thing is looking for a web designer, not necessarily a designer. This is only a download page. It's called DeleteLawZ Downloads. And on the DeleteLawZ download page, this is where you're going to be able to get all your public information requests, all your demand for your return of property, certificate of authenticity, certificate of delivery for your state. So what I'm going to do is populate DeleteLawZ downloads with a public information request for every state in America, with a demand for return of property for every state in America. Yeah, I feel absolutely amazing. I'm more invigorated and feel more alive than ever before because, I'm dropping off. I'm not going to tell you where I'm going yet, but I'll be going live here shortly when I get to that location, and I'm going to go live from that location. Some really good news. And by the way, just staying in a bed for the last couple of days has been absolutely awesome, and I've really enjoyed it. Joe, you got to send me an email to DeleteLawZ@gmail.com and put the name Joe Satrielli on the subject line. So I'm looking for a person who does WordPress that can build a DeleteLawZ download page. I already have the domain name. Good to see you, Basura. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you, brother. So it's DeleteLawZ.downloads.com. I already have the domain name. So I'm really looking, because I already have someone working on a website for transparency, peace, and justice. And so I don't want to stop him from what he's doing. I want that person who's working on transparency, peace, justice, the website, I want him to keep working on that website. And this guy is a mensch. He is working, he has his regular life, he has his relationship, and then he works to try to create this website called Transparency, Peace, Justice. So it's really cool. I can't wait to show you guys. We're only a few steps away, and I'm just really looking forward to getting this website done so I can show you guys the vision that I have in my head of a future where I'm not sure. I'm going to share this video in community. I'm actually going to break it down later. The Delaware women's lacrosse team was Terry stopped. They were pulled over in the chartered bus, and they were all searched. They searched a bunch of college women, 18 to 24 years old. The cops pulled them out and searched them all and patted them all down. In a perverse world, that's disgusting. It's disgusting in a regular world. It's disgusting in a perverse world. Pulling over a bunch of college-aged lacrosse players and then saying we need to search you guys for drugs and weapons. And these are mostly men doing this to college-age girls. Just in case you guys didn't know, there's been several studies done on attractiveness, and the most physically attractive woman that men see through their eyes, whether you be in Zimbabwe, in England, in the United States, doesn't matter where you are, the most attractive woman that physically a man sees, the average age is 23 years old. That's a fact. You can look it up. So when these cops pulled over that bus in Delaware and they searched the women's lacrosse team, you have to start to think, Is this like patting down girls in the bathroom in Ironton? And then we find out later about Jane Doe and about what happened to her. And so those are the three things I wanted to cover, and I do absolutely have to get to my next location because I'm going to go live from there, and you guys are going to be able to see what I'm doing. Get ready for that because we'll see how that goes. I don't know how it's going to go. I hope it's not explosive. I hope that it's peaceful and positive. I hope that it goes well. I'm optimistic that it's going to go well. So number one, timestamp your stuff for me, please. I make long videos, and you literally just write the number in. Wherever the number you see on the video, if you're gonna say you're wrong, and that was it, I said something that you disagreed with at 3 minutes and 22 seconds, hit the number 3, hit colon, hit 22, and then hit a space bar, and then leave your comment. If you wanna say exactly right or exactly correct, then hit 14:18 space bar, and then leave your comment. And this will show up in blue for the YouTuber who can then look up your timestamp to see what you were talking about. Okay? And then why say that? Why would you say that? Well, you got to push the number 3, push 6, push colon, 29, put a space, and then put your comment so I can look up what you're talking about. What do you mean, why did I say that? Why did I say that? Well, I don't know what why say that? What are you talking about? If this timestamp isn't here, why say what? What are you talking about? I have no idea. Okay, so there's the first order of business. Please make sure you put a timestamp on a comment if you want me to get back to you and reply to your comment, because I reply to people's comments all the time. I read people's comments. I see what you guys are thinking. I want to know what you're thinking because I consider myself a thought leader, and changing this system is, I hate Satan too. Okay, so I guess how do you hate Satan? Because hatred is Satan. If God is love, then hatred is Satan. So how do you hate Satan? Wow, you can go round and round on that one forever. Okay, number 2, I'm looking for a t-shirt company. A t-shirt company. I don't care where it is. I don't care if it's in Kentucky. I don't care if it's in Georgia. I don't care if it's in Minneapolis. I don't care where that t-shirt company is, but that's all they do. All they do is t-shirts or hats. They do t-shirts and hats. The place I have in Arizona, they do t-shirts and they do hats and they do sweatshirts. And then the third thing I'm looking for is, this could be a WordPress site. This WordPress site seems to be best. I got a buddy in Missouri named Gavin. Gavin is great at this, but he's unavailable. He's doing his own thing right now. So I'm looking for someone who builds WordPress sites for DeleteLawZ downloads. And on DeleteLawZ downloads, you're going to be able to get the public information requests for your state. Whether it's in Arkansas, Alaska, Hawaii, Tennessee, Kentucky, doesn't matter where you need to, it's DeleteLawZ at Gmail. So no matter what public information request you need, then you're going to be able to get it on DeleteLawZ downloads. Okay. And whether say that you need a FOIA and you don't have a copy of a FOIA, you'll be able to get it on DeleteLawZ downloads. Say that you need to get a demand for return of property. How many people who are journalists are having their phones stolen from them? How many people have their property taken from these filthy pigs? And you have to file a demand for return of property and then a certificate of delivery for your state. You need to know the case law within your state that creates the sunshine laws for you to get the body cam footage. And so you'll have that case law. So if you're living in, right now I got someone in Tennessee, Pam, I believe. Pam in Tennessee. I'm gonna get down there to help Pam. But if you need to get a public information request in Tennessee, do you know how to fill one out? Do you know what that looks like? And that's what DeleteLawZ downloads is. That's what DeleteLawZ downloads is. Send me an email, Cody, to DeleteLawZ@gmail.com. No, I don't use Fruit of the Loom. I use a better t-shirt brand than that. I use the top of the line t-shirts. If anybody's ordered a t-shirt for me, you know that it's the best t-shirt in your closet because I just get the best t-shirt you could possibly buy. I just get the most expensive one, and it's a poly blend. And I had a friend of mine in Texas working for this. Yeah, Pam's. So those are the 3 things I wanted to cover. I said I'd be on here for 10 minutes. Shopify does garbage t-shirts. Shopify does trash t-shirts. They just do terrible t-shirts. They do the worst. it's like a cardboard t-shirt that you put on. The design's cool, but the t-shirt itself is garbage, or you got to pay $70 for a t-shirt. As it is, my t-shirts are 35 bucks. That's pretty expensive. That's so we can make a $15 profit, because we got to pay all these people who are working with us. But a lot of these people aren't getting paid at all. They're just working for free. A lot of people are just working away because they were arrested by the cops. They were put in the dungeon. They were railroaded. They were cheated. And so, oh man, I think you're probably just on the wrong page. You take care of yourself, brother. Go with God, my friend, because if Satan is hate, God is love, and I want you to go into love. That's what I want. I hope you find happiness and pureness wherever you're looking for it. I hope you find whatever you seek, sir. I really do. I'll pray for you. So now, so those three things, do we cover them? And if you guys will do me a favor and share this, because I got to get off. I've got things I got to do. You guys reached over 180 people. Reach over and hit the like button. Take your finger and hit the like button and hit the like button. I totally agree. Terry is not an auditor at all whatsoever. Just so you guys know, I'm used to people turning on me. It's very normal for me. I experience more people who turn on me than stay faithful to the mission and to the cause and to the most important thing, which is a fight for transparency, peace, and justice. I sent Big Backpack, and he was just one of those people that just wants to troll, and so I made a clear message to Terry. I wrote a comment. You guys can look at the comment I left on his YouTube page yesterday, and I just let him know that, I no longer have any, you and I have parted ways, my friend. And if I could magically take my friends and pull them here, and he could take his friends and pull them there, I would. But the truth is that everybody has their own perspective. I'm not going to tell you what to do. You're welcome to do whatever you want. Who am I to tell you, who you should listen to, who you should pay attention to, what books you should read? It's not my job to tell you how to live your life, other than in the vein of leading in politics and leading in thought culture for a new system of transparency, peace, and justice. And I can only project my ideas to you, and then you guys can kick them back to me and tell me what you think if you put the timestamp. So number one, timestamp your videos. Just put the number, number, so I know. Number two, looking for a t-shirt company, hat company. That's all they do. That's all they do. They don't do anything else. That's what they do, and they drop ship them. Number three, looking for someone who does WordPress or web design for DeleteLawZ downloads. And on DeleteLawZ downloads are going to be all of your public information requests for your state, all of the demand for return of property for your state, all of your certificate of delivery for your state, all of the certificates of authenticity for your state, how to file a FOIA, a federal official information. I'm saying that wrong. What does FOIA stand for? It stands for FOIA, whatever. So that's what I'm looking for. Because then, you know what? It doesn't matter if I know the acronym or not. What does matter is you'll be able to get it on DeleteLawZ downloads. But first, I need to find that web person who is so familiar with WordPress. That's all they do. They're so good at WordPress. They have Freedom of Information Act. You see that? There was such a brain fart. Just because when there's a couple hundred people in there, your brain just doesn't work as good as you want it to. I make mistakes all the time. And that's the whole thing. I want to know when I make a mistake. I don't, if you want to say you're wrong, great. Tell me the timestamp at which I was wrong. Put the number 3:22. You're wrong. Now I can go back and watch it, and I can take a look and go, you know what? I was wrong about that. Hey guys, yesterday at 3 minutes and 22 seconds, Great Lake Audits pointed out that I was incorrect about this, and I want to say that he was right. I was incorrect about this. I made an error. I said something that was incorrect. I can't be really sorry, unless I hurt someone's feelings or something. But so I'm looking for the right t-shirt company. I'm looking for the right web person who can build DeleteLawZ downloads. DeleteLawZ, because it's going to help you guys. You're going to get all your public information requests in one place. It doesn't matter if you live in Hawaii or Alaska. You'll be able to go to DeleteLawZ downloads and download your public information request. This is what empowers you. This is what makes you powerful, so that you don't have to, how do you file a public information request? And then when you did file that public information request, did you get a certificate of delivery? Oh, you didn't get a certificate of delivery. So you don't have someone's signature on that and the agent who signed for it. And so then they say, oh, we didn't get it. But then if you have the right forms, then you can say it's right here. I got this from DeleteLawZ downloads, and here's the certificate of delivery, and here's the signature of that person, and here's the timestamp. So now all of a sudden, you have power again. You have all the power in the world, So it's a good thing. It's a good thing, Okay, Adam. Well, you would need timestamps first, right, Adam? Adam said you posted several incorrect things, and you blocked those that disagree. Yeah, I mean, some people get blocked. I don't feel bad one bit, dude. Adam, let me know how many videos you have on your channel, and let me know if I can dissect your channel. And let me know the videos that you do and the things that you teach and the people who you help. Show me the list of people who you help out. Just show me those things, Adam, and then okay, Adam, you know everything, and I know nothing, Adam. Everybody follow Adam's channel. Adam is Adam Ferrebee, Ferrebee. I can't wait to see all your videos, Adam. I'm so happy that you've joined the fight. I'm so grateful for that you're here. Someone could drop my Cash App in here for Adam, if you would, please. Cash App me $20, Adam. Thanks a lot, dude. I really appreciate your support. Well, I'm glad you're in law school. Maybe you'll join the fight. Maybe you'll make some videos. Maybe you'll help someone, Adam. Or maybe you're in law school so you can just be in the top 1% of socioeconomic earners. Maybe that's what it is, Adam. Maybe you're in law school for you. Maybe you're in law school because you want to make the money. Maybe it's about the money. Maybe that's what it's about, Adam. Is that what it's about? Is that what it's about? And Adam, guess what happened? You just got blocked. Oh, snap. See ya. Sayonara, Adam. Let me know how law school goes, brother. I hope things go well for you. And then let me know when you start to help some people out. Let me know when you start to actually do some things that help people out. Let me know. Let me know, Adam. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. I'm a terrible singer, but I do like to sing. I sing in my car all the time. Okay, so... Listen, I am what I am, and I am not sorry for who I am. I'm not sorry for the way that I am. I'm a very specific, intense, driven person. I want to change the way this system is set up. No free speech in here, Cache Valley. I'm really sorry, bro. I block people who troll me, Cache. So if you want to offer something to the conversation, bro, you're welcome. Say anything you want. If you just want to be rude and try to take me off topic, I'll just kick you right out, dude. This is not a free speech America. Do you think that YouTube is free speech? Do you think that Facebook is free speech? Do you think that Instagram is free speech? Do you think that it's free speech? Do you really think we're living in a free speech America? Is that what you think? Is that what you think? I mean, do you think this is free speech? And by the way, whoever said that, this is my day job. This is what I do. I also, if you guys haven't been by DeleteLawZ.com and got yourself one of the indestructible trifolds, that's what I do for a living, is I sell those indestructible trifold. That's what I do for a living, as I sell those indestructible trifolds. Go by my website, DeleteLawZ.com. Oh, Cache Valley, I'm happy to see that. I've never seen your videos, but I'll take a look at them now. I'm more than willing to take a look at your videos. You're actually on the front lines doing the work. I guess we both are then, aren't we? Did you talk about Christy Roan's guy, James Sheets, being murdered? I mean, everybody, Cache transparency wants a little bit of attention. I'm for some reason I'm a very popular and unpopular guy. So if you put my name or you take me on, then people are going to listen to you, or you'll have a platform just because you took me on. So everybody, Cache Valley transparency wants a little bit of attention. So go take a look at his videos right now. He's coming. I know I donated to you. That's why I'm not understand why you're acting this way. I donated to you because you got arrested. I don't understand why you're acting the way you're acting. But you know what? Listen, I can't control people, dude. Just so you guys know, when Cache Valley got arrested the other day, I donated a small amount of money, and that's donations that other people gave to me that I forward on to Cache. So that's just, I don't understand but remember, there are words on a screen, Cache, so maybe you're saying them with a laugh in your voice. I read something on Reddit one time where they said when you read a letter or an email before you send it, read it out loud. Read it out loud snarky. and that's how the way I learned it on Reddit. It was a shower thoughts. When you read so like this, troll clicks still feed the algorithm. I think I'm back. Hi everyone. So you read it snarky. I don't know why Cache Valley is kind of trolling. DPN is in the house. DPN is in the house. Yeah, I donated to Cache Valley Transparency when he got arrested unlawfully. I thought his arrest was unlawful. I thought what happened to him was wrong. And so tiny amount of money, I think $25 or something, just to let him know that I that he was, I'm demonetized most of my videos. DPN has tried to help me with my monetization. DPN is in the house, you guys. He's one of my favorite auditors, one of my top 3 of all time. DPN is here in the room. I haven't seen a lot of Cache Valley transparency videos, but I will now that he came here to fight. I'll take a look at his videos. I thought I showed him support and love, but also yesterday I was called and I was trolled, and another guy. Yeah, but it's not Cache. It's not Cache. When your channels, when you have a following that's really big, when there's hundreds or thousands of people who come into your chat room, and then people just continually throw barbs and garbage at you. I'm a fighter. I like to fight, and so when people pick a fight with me, I have to walk away from the fight. Cache. See, so he just said Chille. It's pronounced Cache Valley. So Semper Fi Patriot. Semper Fi Patriot just put in there that. So if this was going to be on a comment later, you would put timestamp 26:51. It's pronounced Cache Valley, and then I would know that at that point, that's when you wanted me to get it properly, Yeah, I mean, listen, it is what it is. And by the way, Brian from High Impact Flicks, and here's the deal. He doesn't block anybody on his chat. He doesn't block anybody. People can say whatever they want to say, and they can be hateful, and they can be mean, and they can be jabby. And I don't think Brian even reads the comments. I just am not that way. I want to know what you say. I want to know your position. I want to know how you feel. But I don't think free speech is equal to harassment. And some people are going to find that out in a court of law pretty soon. I'm just busy actually trying to help people. I'm trying to, Aaron and I are working together on his case. I'm working on Christy Roan's wrongful death lawsuit that she's going to have come up here pretty quick. I'm just trying to help as many people as I possibly can. So let's go back to the 3 things that, why would you want to fight me, Steve? I don't even know you. Steve, just so you guys know, Steve Ratkin said, some people talk too much, namely yours truly. Sorry. Oh no, that's tinfoil hat. Steve Radican said, I'll fight you. Why would I fight you? I don't want to fist fight anybody, man. I'm a fighter as a person. If I have to fight someone, okay, Cache Valley. Maybe I just misinterpreted it. I just get a lot of trolls, man. I was saying this yesterday to James Freeman. I said to him, I made an announcement on my channel the other day. You guys should go and troll James Freeman. What's that? Oh, country, yeah. I can't get into it right now, but I said you guys should go troll James Freeman, because James Freeman has a much bigger channel than me. He's made a bigger impact than I have. You guys should go troll James Freeman, is what I said. I said that to James, and I said it on my live the other day just because I thought it would be funny, Yeah, I am, Ricky. So now let's just go over those 3 things because we're coming up on 30 minutes. I said this was going to be 10 minutes. And so I just want to go over these 3 things that I was trying to accomplish today. These are the 3 things I'm trying to accomplish. Number 1, put a timestamp on my videos when you comment. Put the 2 digits, colon, 2 digits, or if it's, so so Then so put your timestamp. Number 2, I'm looking for a t-shirt company. That's all they do. They do t-shirts, they do hats, and that's all they do, because I want to get the best, highest quality t-shirts for We Don't Stop, and I want to ship those out this next week, and I want to have a t-shirt company lined out. You guys hit your like button, take your finger right there and just hit your like button, unless there's just 200 people in here who just don't like me and they're just watching because they don't like me, which is an amazing number, by the way. There's some statistics that say that up to half of your audience is based on people who don't like you. Did you know that? I'm doing this research because it's just so many trolls. It's like so many. Okay, and then the third thing I'm looking for is a website person for DeleteLawZ downloads, and I'm going to put up your public information request for Arkansas, your public information request for Ohio, your public information request for Hawaii, your public information request for Alaska, Arkansas, Tennessee, Delaware, Kentucky, Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, so that you have a place to get your public information requests. And then also what will be on DeleteLawZ downloads are all of your demand for return of property, And so you're going to want to be able to download that for your state. And so I'm going to put up a sample of it for a demand for return of property for Ohio, for Tennessee, for wherever state you live in. You'll be able to go to DeleteLawZ downloads and get that exact demand for return of property that has the case law attached to it. Okay. Oh, I'm not worried about me. I'm not worried about me one bit. I am what I am, and I am not afraid. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no evil. And I don't. I really don't. I don't have that in me. I'm sorry. I mean, I get pissed off, but I don't have that fear thing in me. I mean, and let me just tell you something. The only thing I truly ever pray to God for is to keep my heart and my mind sane, to don't fill my heart with fear and don't give me anxiety or paranoia. That's what I pray to God about. I say, God, protect me today, but more than anything else, help me not to fill my heart and soul full of fear and full of paranoia or anxiety. And I'll say it now. I say it right now. Thanks, Cache Valley. I appreciate you, man. I'm sorry you got arrested unjustly, dude. I'm sorry you got arrested unjustly. I really am. I'm sorry that happened to you. And I did send you a message through AFA that if you'd like me to help you with your paperwork, I'm more than willing to help you. It has to be you that files it because you're pro persona, but I would like to help you. I don't like people being arrested unjustly and then them not having any help and them having to come up with thousands and thousands of dollars to just get themselves out of jail or keep themselves out of trouble. Absolutely, Semper Fi. Just shoot me an email to DeleteLawZ@gmail.com and I'll cut you a deal, whatever you need, man. I want you to have the actual indestructible trifold in your car. I want you to carry it with you. And as you guys can see, this last week, my account's big time shadow banned. We typically have 700, 800, 1,000 people on the lives. Cache, reach out through Josh. Have Josh from Accountability for All. I think that's who sent me your video of you being arrested. And I was like, dude, that's so wrong. What happened to you, dude? That's so wrong. That is so wrong. It's wrong to arrest people because, the government has become everything is a nail and they're a hammer and they're going to put you in a dungeon. And that's how we're going to solve the issue. And we're going to put you in jail. Just so you know, Cache Valley Transparency, they're trying to put me in jail in Ironton. Yeah, I'm being big time shadow banned. I mean, you have no idea. I don't answer questions. I don't, Phoenix, but I will show you guys a sprint routine video. I will show you guys one of my sprint routine videos. But what you guys can really, really help me with, and this is why Country Josh, it's the first time I've seen your name, man. It's the first time I've seen your name. I mean, I believe you that you have been, but sometimes the comments are going so fast. But as you can see, the numbers are 300, shadow banned, big time. I mean, typically when I turn this camera on, there's 500 people that come on. And so, oh, Steve. Okay, Steve. There you go, Steve. Now I blocked you. Steve. Now you can't comment anymore. So I'm a punk, I guess. I don't have to be harassed by people. I don't have to, you're not my daddy. You don't determine what I do. It's just, first the guy said he wanted to fight me, and then he said I'm a punk if I block people, so I just blocked you. Okay, so if you guys would please, those three things. You put a timestamp if you're watching this video later. Number 2, if you know of a t-shirt or hat company and that's all they do. And then number 3, someone who does a website design. Someone for DeleteLawZ downloads, and that's for, I'm going to put up all the public information requests for every state in America. I'm going to put up all the demand for return of property for every state in America. I'm going to put all of the certificate of authenticity for every state in America. I'm going to put a certificate of delivery for every single state in the United States of America. So if you live in Alaska, you'll be able to go to DeleteLawZ downloads. Thanks, Vincent Photography, appreciate it. You'll be able to go to DeleteLawZ downloads. If you live in the state of Alaska, you'll be able to get your public information request from DeleteLawZ downloads. You'll be able to get your demand for return of property. You'll be able to get your certificate of delivery. You'll be able to get your FOIA request right there on DeleteLawZ downloads. And so, of course, unless they're not, my account is shadow banned, all the way shadow banned, you know. So, okay, that's it. I've been 35. And then number 3, I'm looking for someone who can build DeleteLawZ downloads, and that can be a WordPress site. So if you've done a WordPress site, then it's like, yeah, here, let me add you, D Street Media. I've seen you in the room 50 times, so I added you as a mod. And then let me know if you get notifications. All right, guys, I got to get out of here. I got stuff I have to do today. Those 3 things, please, if you guys will spread the word. I'm looking for those 3 things. I think I've said it 15 times, okay? So I'm going to get the flock out of here. I'm really super happy you guys have came by. Now people are starting to come that I recognize their names. Yeah, I'm doing it state by state, Lori, so that when you go to DeleteLawZ downloads, if you live in Kentucky, then you're going to need to get the public information request for Kentucky. You have to have the case law or the sunshine law listed on that public information request, and then you have to have a certificate of delivery and have that signed. So that, okay, I'm gonna get the flock out of here. Thanks, guys. I will talk to you guys on the next one. And just remember one single thing that's the most important thing you will never forget. We don't stop. Under any circumstances, under any conditions, we don't stop. All right, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks.